What I experienced, the big moment for me, I was not ready for. I wasn't ready to stomach this moment, so I want to share it with you. I got asked to go out with some of the Billy Graham people and just pray for people. And I was like, man, that sounds easy enough, right? But when you think about what's gone on in Haiti, millions of people lost their homes in 47 seconds, 47 seconds, sorry. That there's a cholera epidemic going on, that's just waste-deep trash in town. You know, it's a heavy thing. And I didn't really know what to expect, and I was scared to go out and pray for people because of the stories you would hear. You know, it's like, oh, they're going to tell me the most violent stories, just the awfulest stories, and I've got to listen to these stories and then try to muster up a prayer, you know. Anyway, we go out to this village, and I'm gearing myself up for the worst. And the first town we went into was a place called Cavalry 2. Pardon me, it was the only town I went into. And the first guy we met, he came up to me and he said, can I receive prayer? And the translator asked, and I said, of course. And he said, can you pray for me to seek God more earnestly? I was like, what? I'm expecting this guy to talk to me about his disaster life. But he was honest and he said, I want to know Jesus better. Crazy. I want to know Jesus better. Here in a land of nothing. Here in a land where I have nothing. So tonight, I want you to think about this for a second, that you were designed by God. You were designed by God not to be a rock star, or a sports person, or a mother, or a father, or whatever you do. You were designed by God to be a worshiper. Look at your life. Look at where we sit today. Look at our media. Look how it's all designed. It's designed to reel you in and get you to worship. And you know what? That notion inside of you was knit in you. It's in your very DNA. It's who you are. The Bible says that Jesus knows the number of hair on our head. You're designed by God to worship Him. But that's the thing. That's the beautiful, wonderful, fantastic catch. You're designed to worship just Him. Just Him. And it's the time now. It pains me so to look at my generation and look at my people. And I know you heard that by your youth pastor. Your generation now, you know what I'm talking about. By it. But it pains me so to look at my peers and my friends and just wonder what we're living for. This is going to sound bold, and I said this last night, and maybe it's too bold, but that's what I feel God would say. If you're not sold out to Jesus tonight, if your life isn't being lived for Jesus tonight, you're wasting your time. That's heavy, right? I know. 5 years ago, if you had told me that would have come out of my mouth, I would have been like, no, man, I can't say stuff like that. You know, people won't show up. But you know what I realized a couple years ago? It's not about people showing up anymore. You know what I mean? Your life is not about you. It's not about you. It's not about you. Wake up and realize it has nothing to do with you. Psalm 109 says that we were saved for Him. We were saved for His sake. The song's called Earnestly I Seek Thee.